I'm so excited. My name is Tiffany Ong. I'm a registered dietitian nutritionist. I have my own private practice focused in sports nutrition and weight loss. And if you're here, hopefully you saw my 4 weeks out, 3 weeks out, and 2 weeks out video. This is the last week out before my competition and things are getting crazy. So, little update. I'm still currently on my period. So weight loss wise, it's been a little struggle. Yesterday, I did have a snack accident, like I said, pizza, ice cream, drank a lot of water, so a lot of this might be water retention still. I weighed in at 135.2 this morning, so I'm really not worried too much about the weight. By Wednesday, I'm going to see what that is again. Typically, I end by that time, or Thursday, definitely. But Wednesday will be the start of my water cut. In my recommendation for myself, knowing what I know, I don't think it's necessary for me to drink way too much water the first 2 days. Like I see a lot in the research and online that people will drink like 100 milliliters per kilogram of body weight for the first 2 days, which is quite a ton, which is actually about 1.6 gallons. So I actually think I'm gonna shoot for 1.5 gallons for the first 2 days, drop it down to 1, then drop it down to like a liter or so on the Saturday. And this week is very crucial in terms of keeping fiber content and food volume very low, just so that by the end of the week everything is flushed out, nothing sitting in my stomach. My bowel movements have been quite regular since I stopped that spinach and regulated a lot of my foods. I mixed with lower complex carb content foods so that I don't hold on to too much water because of the carb load and glycogen stores in my body. These are like kind of nitpicky things towards the end of the week, but will all pan out. I'm looking to go pick up some gallons of water. In the past, I have done water cuts with distilled water, and that helps flush out a lot of excess retention because it has no minerals or anything else in the water, so that your body can actually start to flush it out. And basically how the water cut works is it suppresses and activates certain hormones in your body that regulate water retention. And so when you load it the first couple days, then you start to quickly drop it off the last couple days, your body will like flush out a lot more water than your body's typically holding. I would not recommend this for an average Joe on an average day. Like, this is typically for a lot of weight class based sport athletes, but it's not necessary. Like, I'm only 3 pounds away, so I don't think that I need such drastic changes for me personally, just because 3 pounds is not even that much. But if you can change a lot with diet and exercise earlier on in your training, that's the best way to go, which is basically what I did. I mean, I started at 142 or 143 and got down to 135 as of now, and I started that a couple months ago. So because of everything that I'm doing, I think that this is the right thing for me. Training has been going awesome. I saw my program for this week from Coach Carl, aka All Calf, and he is just having me do the compounds this week. No accessories, the volume's very low, the intensity's moderate, so this is really to just like get me ready and primed for the meet. I'm not too worried about that. I think I have the confidence that I will hit those numbers for qualifying total. I'm starting my days really early, trying to get all the water in as fast as I can so that by the time night comes, it's all kind of gone and I don't wake up peeing in my pants. It's Tuesday of the 1 week out, and this morning I woke up at 134.2. I drank so much water yesterday. I didn't start the water cut yet. I'm actually thinking, and I asked Coach Carl if I should just wait until Wednesday because he wanted me to start ideally today. But I think if I'm 134.2 today, I should wait so that I'm not in a water cut for such a long time. I did want to give you guys a little physique update so that you also understand like the extremities that I'm already pushing my body as a powerlifter. Now I know bodybuilders get super freaking shredded, but that's not my sport, and so I still need strength and energy. So I do want to like give you an update of what that looks like. I'm wearing a bathing suit, don't freak out. So these are my legs. Feeling quite lean. I never have abs, like they're just obliques, I guess. So that doesn't really change. To the side. Like, can you guys see? So that's what I'm working with. It's been quite a journey, but we're almost there. Hey guys, it's Wednesday. We are 4 days out. I just got to Mount Vernon. I started my water cut today, aiming for 1.5 gallons. I pretty much finished 1.25 gallons. I'm almost done. I have to pee so bad, but I'm feeling pretty good. Just trying to rest. Coach sent me my openers, and I feel like they're generally conservative, but I think what he has planned is to hit the national qualifying total on the dot. So we will see, but I'm excited. It's Thursday. It's almost 9:30. I am not gonna lie to you guys. This process has been really tough. I'm sorry if you can hear noise out there. They're doing something crazy. So yesterday I managed to finish the 1.5 gallons. When I got back from the gym, I wasn't expecting to eat anything, but I was so hungry. I ended up eating probably too much. I had a bowl of chicken, a little bit of peanut butter, and started eating yogurt covered pretzels just because that was what was around and I was so hungry. I am not perfect. I am a registered dietitian, but again, I'm just like you guys. I go through stuff too. This is typically a difficult time for me to make weight just because of, previous eating histories for my own journey. I don't like to do this, and that's why I typically don't recommend this to anybody, just for the reasons of re-triggering a lot of things that might have happened in the past. Like, I did have a history of binging and restricting and counting calories and all that. So the reason why I really shy away for this process for myself is because I don't want to resurface any of those old habits. Now, obviously, it is better managed. I think this particular water cut versus other ones that I've done has just been a little bit more extraneous. So it's like kind of difficult for me to mentally battle a lot of those things, and I'm gonna be completely honest and blunt with you guys that is the case. I don't put myself out there to be this like perfect cookie cutter situation of, oh, you know everything, you should be able to handle it. Like, no, it's real, like it's hard. Nights like yesterday, it is hard for me to like know that, hey, I shouldn't be having something, but because I'm so hungry and my stomach is like a pit, I just wanted to eat. So I was skeptical waking up this morning. I did weigh 135.4. Went to the bathroom a little bit and was 135.2 or something like that. but it does make me nervous. Like, I'm battling myself of like, am I gonna make it? Am I not? It's still not that far off. I'm trying to be rational and realistic with myself that it's okay. And the water cut part, which 16 hours out from the weigh-ins, should handle all of that. But at the same time, I have my own doubts. And especially as we go into the next couple days, that's when food volume needs to be really low and calorie density needs to be high, which is very odd for me because I'm such an opposite eater. I like a lot of food volume. I like low calorie density because of that. And so to eat more like peanut butter, to eat like whole eggs and like things that naturally have more fat and calories, it's hard to sit with the feeling that my stomach is not full. And obviously that's the goal for here, but at the same time, because it's so drastic from what I'm used to, it's hard for me mentally. I'm in the process of contacting with Carl to see his expertise on his water cut protocols, but I did decide to try to plan this day. This is now 3 days out, so this should be like the last peak of the highest my water intake goes. I am planning to have 2 gallons today. Yesterday it was actually really easy to hit the 1.5 just because the distilled water, like I said, doesn't bloat me and it feels like it passes right through. So this morning, that's what I started with. I'm gonna try to finish the 2, then we'll cut it back to 1, and then we'll cut it back to 1 liter on Saturday, finish up 16 hours out, and then see where that takes me. But I do want to put this in here to say I'm not perfect. I know things, but it's hard to do them when you've had your own histories with it. So take that as you will and understand that, you know, you can be a professional in a certain field, but you might not be living it all the time. And that's us as humans. And I'm okay with that because that's just how it is. You know, therapists might need therapists, doctors might need doctors, trainers might need trainers, coaches might need coaches, and that's okay. But so long as I do continue to trust myself, I will hold out. I am a fighter. I know I'm not going to quit. That's all I know. I know I'm not going to quit, but I'm a little doubtful. I am a little doubtful, but I won't stop trying. That's the key. What's up? It's Friday. It's 2 days out. So yesterday I didn't really film. I was honestly feeling so crappy. The 2 gallons is so much freaking water. I was going to the bathroom all the time. I had to tell some of my clients, like, hey, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom very soon in our session because I'm going through it. They're okay with that. They all know that, like, I'm lifting and doing this meet. Anyway, at the end of the night, I should have taken a video, but I didn't, just because I was feeling so bad. My belly was so bloated. I literally felt like I was pregnant or something. Like, it was so uncomfortable. I stopped eating around like 4:30 because my clients at night started at 5. So I didn't eat anything for the rest of the night, but I felt so full that I was just like, I need to pee. I want this water out of here. I actually started getting a little headache, and I was hoping it wasn't like hyponatremia. If you don't know what that is, it's basically when your sodium levels are so diluted by the water that it's actually low, and that is kind of dangerous. So I'm glad that I didn't have to do more than 2 gallons, and this is part of water cutting, that it can be a dangerous thing. So that's why a lot of clinicians typically wouldn't recommend this, unless you're, well, no, they just wouldn't recommend it. But yeah, I started getting a headache, and once I finished my clients, I was like, I'm showering and I'm knocking out. I didn't even finish writing my notes and stuff. If any of you are in like the healthcare field, you know you have to like write notes on the sessions. But I was like, I'm finishing this tomorrow. I need to knock out in my bed. So I literally fell asleep. I think it was like 8 o'clock. I woke up at 10, peed my brains out. Oh my goodness, I must have peed like half a gallon of water. Not really, but so much water. And then I was like, you know what, I'm just going to bed. Went back to bed, woke up again, peed, went back to bed, woke up this morning at like 6:15, 6:30, I don't remember. feel good. I was like, you know what, let me check. So this morning I was 134.6. I think that's a good place to be, especially now I'm gonna start tapering off the water. So today I'm only drinking a gallon, which, whew, that's gonna be such a blessing coming from 2 gallons. Tomorrow's gonna be a liter. I'm gonna have to go I have like no more food in my house. I'm gonna have to pick up like high calorie dense, maybe the peanut butter. Yesterday I ended up having like ramen and some fish for lunch. I don't remember. I just had like kind of more calorically packed things that I normally wouldn't, so that my bowels are starting to like kind of empty out. This morning I had the pancakes with eggs, and so to make it more calorically dense, even though it is like pancakes, I added butter and brown sugar. Actually tastes so bomb. I would eat that all the time. And I feel pretty full, and I'm not complaining. I'm probably gonna go lift my last session of the week before we compete. I think Coach tailored down the numbers just a smidgen more so I can rest a bit. So today should be pretty light. I only have a couple clients, and I'm gonna take the rest of the day to go get what I need to stock up for the meet. Tomorrow I have, I think, 4 clients, and then I'm gonna have to drive to the hotel, stay there, chill the rest of the night, and like not die from not drinking water. But I'll meet Chrissy there, and yeah, we're gonna have a chill night. And as of this morning, I'm no longer psyching myself out. I had to have a lot of pep talks with myself. So if anyone's watching and feels like they ever have a shed of doubt, you're probably stronger than you think you are, and it's just a passing thought. Just let it happen, sit in it, you know, take a second, sit in it, and then move on. But you got this, and I got this, and I'll see you guys soon. I am about to eat lunch, so I started trying to tone down the food volume a bit compared to what I'm used to, and keep the protein kind of high, carbs relatively like the same, but from like lower volume foods. So I do have here Greek yogurt with kiwi and brown sugar and some pumpkin spice. The Greek yogurt does have a lot of water, so for today, since I'm still drinking about a gallon of water, I decided that's fine. The fiber coming from the kiwi is really not that much. The kiwi's small, so that'll be fine. I'd still like some fiber in my track to help me go. The brown sugar is gonna be a good source of carb that's not like gonna take up a lot of space, and even though it's like quicker digesting and might spike the blood sugar to retain more water, it's being slowed down by the fiber of the kiwi and the protein from the yogurt. I also am so excited because I have some fish sticks here for more protein and a little bit more carbs, but compared to like, you know, what I've been eating before, it's something that will hold me over and be generally manageable this meal. So that's what I'm having. I probably will have that later today too, so we'll see then. Alrighty folks, so I just got back from Target, and I figured I'd do a little haul for you guys. I picked up a lot of stuff that I might have tomorrow I will have tomorrow for meals, and I picked up some stuff for the meet, so I'm probably gonna pack up all my stuff tonight so I'm ready to go right after my clients tomorrow to go to the hotel. So I picked up pretzels. I do really well and love the salt on the pretzels. That is also a mild taste. So sometimes when I'm in meat, I get really nauseous from the nerves and everything. So pretzels is a nice bland flavor to calm me down, but also has a sodium in case I'm like cramping and stuff. I already had Pedialyte, so I didn't pick any up. I think there's like 3 sticks in here, so I'm gonna mix it with the rest of the water because I'm not finishing a whole gallon tomorrow. I also got Goldfish, so this is another higher sodium. Generally, it's 250 milligrams per serving. Carby snack that I like to have, so I'm gonna bring that. I'm also gonna bring, I plan to go to the deli tomorrow, get 2 bagels, one for the morning after weigh-ins and one after bench. I usually like eating a little sandwich after bench so that I have the most energy for deads. But on that on the bagel in the morning, I'll probably put low-fat cream cheese on it. I really do well with that before I lift. It's not too high in fat, and it's a nice touch to the bagel in the morning, which I'll gobble up right away. The second bagel, I will put this ham. So I looked at all the packages that were there. This one has the highest sodium, 590 milligrams for only 2 ounces, which is about 2 slices. And so I'm probably gonna put 4 slices of this on the bagel so that I have good amount of sodium. It's 1 gram of fat per serving and 9 grams of protein, so it is some protein. I still recommend some protein on meat day, maybe not like super high protein meals, but that will do. And then I also have Jolly Ranchers. At this Target, I couldn't find sour candy. I was looking for like Warheads and stuff to get me to salivate in case I need to spit on Sunday morning. But I think the Jolly Ranchers will do the trick. I usually get that weird sensation over here that makes me start to salivate anyways. And then for tomorrow, I picked up a new tub of peanut butter. I might even have that with the pretzels as my carb tomorrow for 4 meals, because this is very highly calorically dense, low food volume. I also couldn't find like any protein powder. This light is going crazy. So I got this low sodium, so tomorrow's supposed to be a lower sodium day. I might knock off the salt on the pretzels, but I'll probably have these for protein sources. If you think about it, this package is going in my stomach, so very low food volume, and I digest tuna very well. 17 grams of protein for a pouch, 70 calories. So I'm still going to try to aim for the same amount of caloric density of my meals, but narrow down the food volume. So when you think about that together, I'm also going to be only drinking 1 liter of water tomorrow, so that should be all set. The morning, I'll probably have some whole eggs with maybe the pretzels and the peanut butter. I'll have to see. I might want to find a lower sodium carb thing to eat with the peanut butter, but I think it should be okay. But that's my plan. We're 1 day out. It's Saturday. I am about to go to the bagel shop. I woke up 6 o'clock. I tried to go to bed at 10 last night so that tonight I'll go to bed at 9:30 and probably wake up at like 5:45 or 5:30. So I've been feeling really great on my sleep schedule. If anything, that's been like almost perfect. I did wake up, so I went to bed at 10. And you know when you're sleeping and you wake up and you're like, oh, it must be morning time already, like I'm ready to go, I guess. I look at the clock, it's midnight, and I'm like, oh my god, I guess I'm going back to bed. So that was fun, but I woke up at 6 this morning and I had breakfast super early. I weighed in at 133.4, so I think this water cut's gonna finish off the rest. I did plan out my meals yesterday of what I was going to be having so that I can time it out too. I have 4 clients today. I have a break, I think, at 11:30, so that's why I ate my breakfast now. I'll probably have a snack at like 9 or so, and then I'll probably eat my lunch at 11:30 and then finish up at 2, then be done after 3. I'm trying to savor my water so bad. I did still have my morning coffee. I'm sorry, but that's gotta stay. And it also helps me go to the bathroom, so I think that was a good idea. I was gonna be having oatmeal and brown sugar for carbs and a lot of peanut butter and the tuna, but I decided after breakfast, I'm like, you know, I should really try to tone down the carbs so that I'm flushing out as much water as I can. So after breakfast, that's already done, but I'm gonna switch the oatmeal, straight oatmeal and sugar out for fish sticks, so I'll probably be having fish sticks, peanut butter, and tuna for the rest of the day. That's all fine. I think once I cut the water, it's like a faucet. You're turning it off and everything else will flush out. But I feel really good. After my clients packed, I already packed up everything. I even started making a Spotify playlist for the meet. Road to Nationals, baby. I'll put that little snippet in here. But I will also pack the car once everything's all settled and then be on my merry way. Made it to the hotel. So exciting. This is the parking lot. I can't wait. We are so close. I brought my freaking coffee machine just in case I want it tomorrow. So I brought that, got a fridge in here to put my deli meat and cream cheese, and we're chilling. So I finished eating my food and drink, and we're just gonna try to pee the rest of the night. Hopefully I'm 134 by the end of tonight. If not, I might just go to the hot tub or start spitting. We'll see. gonna use this. Also, Chrissy's here. Hey. We were on the hunt. Oh my god. Hello, we are almost there. It is now 8:22. I weighed 134.8 before I showered. I was really nervous all day because the food that I had is not my norm, so I felt a little bit constipated and am worried that I'm not going to be able to get it all out tomorrow. But I am trying to pee and, take care of all that as much as I can. I did get warheads and tried one to just spit a little to see how much it would make me salivate, and it does the job. So if worst case scenario, I have that. I also have Jolly Ranchers, like you guys saw before, but I should be okay. This hotel also has a sauna and a hot tub, but Coach Carl does not think that it's necessary, so I am just gonna rest. Me and Chrissy are chilling for the rest of the night. I'm probably gonna go to bed soon, and then we will wake up and that will be meet day. So I believe this will be the end to the week 1 recap. Thank you for watching, and make sure you catch the meet day video coming out soon. But I will see you guys soon. Eat well, train often.